I think, Mr. Poole, that you are a complete and utter danger to our society. And I'm going to do everything in my power to protect you. Here to go. Roll, nerds. Come on up, sir.
Do I stand here?
Marco Balderas.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Balderas, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. It looks like you're also charged with failing to comply with the, I don't know what the hell that is. Let's read the information. On October 1st, 2024, did then and there unlawfully operated motor vehicle. No, that's not it. On or about October 21, 24, did then and there unlawfully while driving and operating a vehicle collide with and damaged an unattended vehicle operated by Figueroa, hereinafter called the complainant, and the defendant did intentionally and knowingly fail to locate the complainant and give the complainant the name and address of the victim. All right, so failure to stop and give information. On both of those cases, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
On October 18th, 2024, officer with precinct 4 saw that her parked patrol car had been hit by another car. The wheel witness approached the officer and advised she saw a gray pickup truck hit the patrol vehicle. The wheel witness believed the pickup truck driver was intoxicated because he was driving erratically and nearly struck a cyclist on the same road. Less than 1 hour later, officers were dispatched to a vehicle matching the description, stopped in a moving lane of traffic with the occupant asleep inside. The officer observed front end and paint damage that matched the damage to the officer's vehicle. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted. HGN 6 out of 6, walk and turn 6 out of 8, one leg stand 1 out of 4. The DIC was read and breath was consented to. The results were 0.134 and 0.132.
Any IDWIs?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Balderas, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your cases. Do you have a valid Texas driver license? Do you have valid liability insurance in your name?
Mostly, sir.
Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure you have car insurance? Okay, you're not allowed to drive unless you have both, and I'm making that a condition of your bond. I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or any kind of illegal drugs, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand? How old are you?
28.
You're 28? What do you do for a living?
Real estate agent. I'm a real estate agent.
Okay. We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, we'll get you with pre-trial for you to sign your bond conditions. Then you'll get out of here. I'm going to tell you now that this is a DWI. There's a lot of time requirements. So don't sit and wait a month or two because you're only hurting yourself. Do you understand? I would get on it quick. All right, please. Chase, ma'am, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Judge. The complainant filed a report with officers after being assaulted at a Whataburger in Harris County, Texas. During the incident, the complainant was behind the defendant in the drive-thru. The complainant believed that she put her vehicle in park and released her brake. However, the vehicle rolled forward and struck the defendant's vehicle. The defendant got out and began yelling at the complainant. The defendant then opened the complainant's door and began striking the complainant in the face, causing pain. During the report, the officer observed the complainant had a busted lip and broken blood vessels in the eye. The officers were able to view the Whataburger surveillance of the assault, as well as a video taken by a witness showing the assault.
Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you not to go back to this Whataburger and not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case. I'm also ordering you not to be in possession of any weapons as well. These are your bond conditions. If you violate these conditions, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. You understand? Okay. What do you do for a living, ma'am? What do you do for a living?
Cancer advocate.
Do you have a steady income with them?
Yeah, I do the nonprofit as well. I have a nonprofit organization.
So how much money do you make a month? From all sources, would you say? Okay, we're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. You need a lawyer to represent you because this can and certainly will affect any kind of nonprofit organizations. If you try to get any kind of funding, it's going to just kill it. So you need a lawyer, okay? I'm going to have you sign a reset of Victoria. After that, we'll have you take your seat in the jury box. I'm going to get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it, and then you'll be free to go. Be careful, man. Life's too short.
I know.
Please.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good.
Mr. Smith, you're charged with theft.
Yes, sir.
You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for the 10 days that you've done. On the trespass, is that one getting dismissed? As part of your agreement, your other case, the trespass, is going to be dismissed.
Okay.
Do you know how many thefts this makes for you?
I'm only aware of one that I did from J.C. Penney's.
He only has this and an indecent exposure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You got to understand that this is an enhanceable offense. What that means is that if you continue to pick up theft cases, at some point they can hit you with a felony offense because they can use this to enhance your punishment.
Yeah.
From now on, also, you'll be facing a minimum of 30 days in jail.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So
I don't want that. I'm gonna go out there and be good. If I do get out, it's up to you guys. I mean, I don't know anything about this. I usually I kept my nose clean, but I don't want to get into it. I mean, just whatever. God's punishing me and wants me to be quiet. I'm just gonna do what you say. That's all.
Mr. Smith, you're going to get out today.
Okay, that's all. God just wants me to be quiet. I've been preaching. I don't want to preach anymore. I've been doing it for years, and God just wants me to be quiet and go out there and get my check on my own. And that's all. God is. I don't know the words to put it. You should have nailed me for something big,
Mr. Smith, the only other thing I'd like to tell you is that when you pick up criminal cases,
Yes, sir.
if you come back to court, good things happen.
Yeah.
When you don't show up to court, this is what happens. So you give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to
I don't know.
testify.
I don't know what all this stuff means. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying
This
to
is the
learn, but I
stuff
don't
that
know.
I went over with you back in the back.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've never been, I don't know what all this stuff means. It's new to me, and it's
You
really,
don't want a trial, do you?
I don't know what that means.
Those were six people from the community.
I don't want a trial, do I? I mean, I just want to get out of here. That's all.
Okay. Well, we're working that for you.
Oh,
So just got to make sure that you don't pick up any more cases.
okay. Don't pick up any more cases. Okay.
You do, you're looking at 30 days from now on.
Okay.
So got to understand also that you give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this or undo this. It will go on your record. It will be there forever. If you're not a citizen, you can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. Once we're done today, you're done forever. This is what you want to do.
Yeah.
How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
If I plead guilty, that means I get to go?
I mean,
Yeah.
that means that
Are you guilty?
you took the pants from J.C. Penney. Did you take the pants?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
So then,
Okay.
are you guilty or?
I'm guilty.
Okay.
That means I get to go?
That means you plead guilty, he will sentence you, and then you'll be free to go.
Okay.
Mr. Smith, we wish you the best of luck.
Okay, thank you. I mean, thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Okay, you too. You take care of yourself. Okay.
Lori, you okay?
He was back there and was able to answer my questions about,
I think. Okay?
Would you like me to bring him up?
Do you have a cause number for me?
Yeah, the new case that the warrant's on is 253-4523.
Chip and I are aware that there's a lot more to this story, and we think it's going to get straightened out.
Let me express my extreme disappointment with you, Mr. Poole. You are on bond for an evading arrest, a criminal mischief. You've picked up an aggravated assault of a family member and now a terroristic threat. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney. Shh. You have the right to have an attorney present if you cannot afford one. One will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. The defendant is the complainant's ex-boyfriend. During a walk-in report, the complainant told the officers that her and the defendant had an on and off dating relationship since the 8th grade, but they broke up in June 2024. In September, the defendant told the complainant, "Stop talking all that mess before I come to your house and fucking shoot you." The complainant told the officers that right after the incident, the defendant sent her photos of a gun in his lap. The complainant stated the defendant also told one of the complainant's friends that he was going to shoot the complainant.
So tell me about the ag assault. What happened there?
Your Honor, in the ag assault, one moment.
In the criminal mischief, is it with the same complaining witness as well?
The criminal mischief's from a prior event where we had experimented trying a drug and kind of got crazy and broke stuff with it.
Yes, Your Honor. And then for the aggravated
Completely
assault,
unrelated.
it says the complainant and her friends went to a party, and at the party, they saw the defendant trying to get in, but was ultimately turned away because too many people were there already. While walking, the complainant ignored the defendant, and the defendant stated, "Are you going to apologize?" And the complainant kept walking. The defendant began cussing at the complainant and said, "I got it on me." And the defendant said the complainant said at that time, the defendant got a pistol from his ankle and pointed it at her. And then witnesses corroborated the complainant's statement. And Your Honor, there's also a pending terroristic threat out of Galveston as well for the same complaining witness. Yes.
Did you know about this?
I did not know about that.
Do you have an open case in Galveston as well? I think, Mr. Poole, that you are a complete and utter danger to our society. And I'm going to do everything in my power to protect Harris County from anyone that does any kind of damage whatsoever. I am now revoking your bonds on both of your other cases. Goes with you. I'm sorry. As much as I love you, it's unacceptable the way things have been going. And I think that you don't get the message. And now I hope you do. But I am now going to give you home confinement. You're not allowed out if you bond out of jail. I'm going to make your bond sky high. I think that you're a complete and utter danger to everyone. You flaunt our bond conditions. And it truly sad, Mr. Poole, because you have but one life. And when you have a gun and when you start using that, God forbid that you do some irreparable damage, that you dig yourself into a hole where you're looking at 50 to 60 years in prison, perhaps life. 99% of people that are in jail are there because they have no self-control. They either use something, they are on something, and they get upset. They wig out without thinking, if I say this, what's going to happen? If I do this, what's going to happen? It's unacceptable. And now I will do everything, like I said, in my power to protect Harris County. So if you do get out, you must remain home confinement. You're not allowed out. No weapons, no contact with any of the complaining witnesses whatsoever, no dope, no alcohol. Anything else? I mean, what does he do?
He's a student, Judge. He's a high school student. So
I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, he scares me.
understood. And Chip and I are going to put some things together. I think that there's a different scenario really going on than what this reflects in the probable cause statements. And we're going to bring that to the prosecutors.
If you have something that shows me different to what they have, I'm all ears.
Understood.
And
with your permission, Judge, if we'll get some time to put that stuff together, we can perhaps readdress the bond.
yeah, absolutely. And I never want to see a kid lose out on school, because to me, it's the most important thing in life,
Understood. If
Um,
we do home confinement, can there be an exception to that when he's at school and he just has to report immediately back to his home?
Is he like in high school?
It's a high school.
In high school.
I mean,
Yeah, you judge, he's actually currently, because of this situation, doing online school, so he'll be able to do it from home.
Oh, okay, good.
Disregard.
There we go. Are you, mom and dad? Come on up, come up.
Come over close.
Thank you so much for coming. Shh. It's out of control. I don't know what else to do. But it seems that when he's out in public and he's out, partying, as they say, there's a wake of trouble. Did you guys know that he has a case in Galveston as well?
No, Your Honor, this is the first time I've heard of that.
Is it currently open?
It's currently open, Your Honor.
Something that the lawyers are also unaware of as well,
Well, we think it's all one event that happened over a few hours. We don't know.
But it's not though. It's not. He's, 12 in December of 23, we have a criminal mischief, an evading arrest. Now, a couple months later, we've got Galveston. It's not. And I think that we need to really give him a wake-up call before he really does irreparable damage,
If I could just clarify, the two events here in Harris and the one event in Galveston, we think that was all in the one series of events that happened between the football game and the party on a home.
We need to figure out what's going on, to figure out why it's continuing to happen. I want what's best for your son. I really do. And I will help you in any way that I can. I have to put him in custody today because I have to show him that it's unacceptable what he's doing and picking up these tuna cases, especially the fact that he's picked up an aggravated assault. That's, you've got a great lawyer. We'll be here to figure it out with you.
And Judge, he's already addressed the bond on the felony case as well. So he's gone in and addressed it with the felony. We're just,
It's on, huh?
understood.
So I'm making your bonds 30,000 each. I don't know if they're going to bond you out, but if you do get out, you better be on your best behavior, and you are not to go anywhere. What I'd like to do is, I'm going to take him in now. I'd like to do an evaluation. It's called a TRAS to see what the best way of going forward. We have clinicians that can sit there and evaluate him, talk to him, figure out what's going on, and perhaps boot camp is the right way. Perhaps, we have these other things that we have at our disposal to see how we go forward, because I just don't know. I don't know what's going on in his life. I don't know what he's doing, what he's taking,
We did already as part of the PTI, and they do want to increase him to one.
Say it again?
They want to increase his level of supervision to YMAX.
Who say that? The felony court?
No, misdemeanor, because he's a part of the PTI. He's already completed the TRS this year, so because of the new law violations and how famous they kind of are, they want him to do YMAX.
Did you hear that?
I did. Judge, again, I think that these probable cause statements are giving a skewed picture of what's
So
really
that's
going
right.
on.
Let's not put the cart ahead of the horse. We'll give you time. And then if you see something different, just come back and let me know. Okay. Do you have any questions?
No.
If you need anything, always come back. We're here. We'll help you out in any way that we can. And sometimes some kids are harder to reach, but we'll do everything on our power to reach them one way or the other. So we got you. Okay. We'll take care of you one way or the other. Okay. All right. He goes with you. Oh yeah. I'm going to do a mow-up. So hold on, Stephen, hold on. Mr. Poole, I'm entering in what's called the magistrate's order for emergency protection that identifies SM as a protected individual. You're not to commit family violence or an assault against this person, commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of where this person works. If you violate this court order, the state can and will file a violation protective order, and you violate those conditions, I can have a hearing to hold you at no bond. Zero bond, and I will do it in a heartbeat to protect every person of Harris County. Do you understand, Mr. Poole? Okay, all right, we'll have him sign it, and then.
Judge, I just.
Yeah, sorry.
Do you know that they are 100?
On to him.
Do you know that they're 100% going to? What do you want?
I don't, I understand the benefit of expressing the gravity to him of having him go into custody and have to bond out, get processed through the jail, spend the night in jail.
How much you think? That I'm not gonna do. I think that's. All right. All right, I'll do that. I'm gonna do it on all of them. Okay, and then, okay.
Thank you, Judge.
But I'm expecting him to, home confinement with a GPS monitor. On the other ankle, I'm gonna put a scram, so I know that he's not using alcohol as well. And just the random UA, so we know he's not using,
Okay, understood.
and, he will auto-populate on Monday's docket. If they do bond him out between now and then, we still need him to come here to sign for conditions, okay? And that's it. Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
So 10 on all of them. 10 on pool, 10. That includes the new case as well.